It's time to drain the swamp.
The autumn season is upon us. The weather has cooled and the leaves are beginning to fall. This mid-October day, summer days are behind us now. Soon, November will be here. Can't come fast enough. 3 years ago, on a whim, I bought a cheap above-ground pool that was on sale. We set it up in the backyard for the children to enjoy. During the summer season, they would come over every week, and the pool was a favorite place for them to play. We put down a walking path so that they wouldn't track sand into the pool nor into the house. We hired our good friend Aaron, who is also an electrician, to wire the electrical power from the house to the pool. We also had him install a light pole with a floodlight so that we could enjoy night swims. The kids really enjoyed that on the nights they spent the night with us. It wasn't a big pool, but the kids made good use of it. My son built the kids a deck so they could have fun jumping in the pool. Last year, we expanded the deck to include a bench to sit, which made it easier for my husband and I to watch them play. Alright, I missed it. Alright, let me see it float. Alright, now you show me that you can swim. The tiny pump that came with the pool wasn't doing a very good job. So my husband rigged up a bigger pump, and he had to find the right hoses, fittings, and pipes to make it fit for this pool. In my desire to avoid harsh chemicals, we attempted to have a saltwater pool. I had read that it was less expensive to maintain and healthier for you. I was also worried that chlorinated water would turn my white hair yellow. We added a saltwater converter, but it was short-lived. My husband was able to find a replacement, and it worked for a little while. So we were not impressed with the converter, and we ended up using chlorine to keep the water clear. Our small, round pool was not in the most ideal location because it was pretty much surrounded by trees. If we put in a new pool, we will change its location. One thing we have learned is that having a pool cover helps keep the pool cleaner and requires less maintenance. So covering the pool when no one was using it was helpful. We attempted to have a saltwater pool, but this is a cheap pool. And the metal is rusting from the salt. And you can see the corrosion right here. It's already falling apart. So we don't want to have this cheap construction on a pool, and the rust, the salt is just rusting the whole thing, and it's just falling apart. So we're gonna dismantle the pool. We've neglected the pool for the past several weeks, knowing that we're gonna have to dismantle it. And today we're gonna try to have some fun in how we empty the pool. And we're gonna try something that hopefully should be entertaining to watch. This has been the children's playground. They would come over once a week to play in the pool and enjoy the water. Yeah, it's appropriate that the rooster's crowing. He's crowing at the last end of the pool season. Kids have had fun. We've been using this pool for, I guess it's been about 3 years. It's a small pool, and we're actually thinking about getting a bigger one. And thanks, Rooster. And we're gonna change it to maybe a bigger pool, and not a round pool, but maybe a rectangle pool. So we're gonna make some changes around here. My husband is now window shopping for a better quality pool. You get what you pay for. Cheap doesn't last long. So with the pool already falling apart and the summer season ended, we have decided to take down the pool. We have invited the grandkids over to help us empty the pool and to do it in a fun way, which is the point of this video. Lucas, who is now age 10 and has a reputation of breaking things, he is bringing his knives with him. When I thought of a plan to empty the pool, I thought of Lucas. He is the right person for the job since he has so much experience destroying things. Now, he doesn't usually do it on purpose, but he is kind of rough on things. He's not a little boy. Judging from the size of his hands, I expect him to be a very big man one day. Not just an average size, but kind of like a brute. I remember the time. We were painting his house before they moved into it. We had finished painting his bedroom, and there was still like a half a gallon of paint left over. We were all so busy, we hadn't noticed that he had disappeared. A few minutes later, my son spied him out in the backyard with a bucket of paint sitting on the ground between his feet and a hammer in his hand. He literally beat that can to death with the hammer. He had paint all over the place, including on himself, mostly around the crotch area. The paint can was nearly empty, and the cover was so destroyed there was no way to put that cover back on the can. Lucas learned to swim in this pool. The first time he came over, he was afraid he might drown. But once he realized that he could float and that he could stand up in the pool, he became braver. And soon, he too was jumping in the pool. He overcame his fear and he learned to swim. Stagnant water festers and grows algae and all kind of stuff. If it's exposed to the sunlight, I guess you have photosynthesis taking place and the green stuff tries to grow. We did not let the pool be like this when the kids were swimming in it. This is, like I said, this is October. The kids haven't been over here for a few weeks.
It's been cold.
And yeah, the weather's gotten cooler. Nastiness of the dirty water kind of reminds me of the nastiness in DC. We've had politicians be in office for far too long. We don't need no more career politicians. It's time to drain the swamp.
This is the Democrat swamp. And it's time to drain the swamp.
This is Donald Trump.
I got it. I got it.
What happened on Saturday?
join together and split.
What happened to that slide?
Oh, that wind, oh, that water.
Now this is a swamp.
So this is Carmona Swamp. We have to clean it like Trump is cleaning his.
I hope you caught that, because we only had one chance.
It's
at it.
recorded, it's recorded.
No, there's no retake.
Okay, we have to retake.
Got this. It's still coming.
Good job, Josiah. And Lucas, good job.
I just right there and then the whole thing bust out about fell backwards. That was funny. Yep, it is.
Bye-bye. That's a funny way to do it. Hang on to the hammer. I don't want you to accidentally hit John side the head. There's the parts are rusted together.
I did nothing.
It's not every day you get told to destroy something.
I didn't do nothing.
Usually Lucas is told, don't break it. You're the first person I thought of, Lucas, when I said we need to do something dramatic to tear apart the pool. Lucas is the man for the
I
job.
found the pool this way. I didn't do nothing.
Lucas, why don't you put the parts in the wheelbarrow?
Trying to swamp.